So our local line dancing bar is called Renegades.
Okay.
So I'm bartending at Renegades. I meet all my friends there. So like my whole community was line dancing. And then after I was done with my, what are they called? When you're working.
Tips.
Shifts. Thank you. It's been a while.
Tips.
Shift tips?
It's been a while since you've had a shift. Yeah.
When have I? Well, also, when do I work? I know.
I was supposed to have my first shift today, but I quit.
Wait, what?
Get a little touch up.
Did Beckham pee in your face with his little peanut? Does that happen a lot?
At least at least 10 times. It happened for the first time in the hospital.
In your face?
Yeah.
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 It's like almost impossible for it not to happen. I mean, you're like
Wow, things I truly don't
Only
know
with
about.
little boys.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because how could
Obviously, you can't.
Yeah.
Right.
It just
Wow. Speaking of peeing in the face, everybody welcome Brooke Eden.
Perfect.
What an intro.
What an intro. I just
intro.
didn't know that was how we were going to start the day out, but
Yeah.
We never
I'm
know
glad
how
I know.
we're going to. Yeah, we never know. We just go.
Yeah.
We just go.
That's the only way to do life in general.
Yeah.
You just have to
We're
keep
get-
swimming.
Yeah,
You just keep swimming. You just keep swimming.
We kind of are
Seriously.
figuring that out. We're like, we don't really know what we're doing. We're just doing it.
Yeah.
And I feel like you as an artist, you probably relate. That's what you do. You just go,
absolutely.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm moving my arms.
But I'm moving my arms.
And I'm going somewhere.
And I'm kicking my feet.
And I'm kicking
But
my
I'm
feet.
line
And I'm
dancing.
staying above the water.
And I'm thinking about the water. I'm not
Yeah.
getting sucked under.
I know.
No, because I'm not
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah.
There's no other choice.
Yeah, exactly.
No other option.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right when Brooke walked in, she just had a baby 5 months ago. And so her and her wife. And so we are just talking about baby things. And I don't know why I didn't compute. You just get peed in the face. You just get a straight shot to the kisser.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't always go straight in your face,
Right.
but it will at some point. Yeah.
10 times.
There
It
is
happened 10 times.
At least
Yeah.
so
Oh.
far. Yeah.
That's
and we're
pretty
5
good out of
months
5
in.
months.
Yeah.
That's not
it was.
bad.
It's like because you get good at not getting peed on.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
you tried, bro.
Yeah, or like you
missed.
you get quicker at the
Yeah.
diaper changes, and then you learn you put the diaper over the pee-pee
Yeah.
before you
It's actually cute.
there are new
It's the
things
only
to
time it's
learn.
cute. That's the
Yeah.
only
That's
time.
the
Unless
only
you're
time.
into that. Unless you're
No,
into
I mean,
it.
yeah. But
Unless
that's
you're
way
into pee
later
play.
in life.
Right.
But that's way later in
But
life.
if someone's putting their peeing, that's disgusting. No, we don't want any part. But if it's your bebe, you're
It's
just
your
like,
baby.
oh,
Well, yeah. I would
My
think also
grandma, yeah.
if you let your child sleep with you sometimes in bed, what?
I just said my grandma, and then you were talking, so it sounded like my grandma had peed in my face or something.
Oh,
No, my grandma just used to be so sweet about all of my bodily functions when I was little.
of course.
She would be like, "Oh, honey, if you were constipated, I would just stick my finger in there," and I'd be like, "Grandma,"
Wow.
and now I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, if he was constipated,
We have a
you
job
have
to
to
do.
figure this out.
Yeah, we have a
Yes,
job
you're
to do.
figuring
Nurse.
this out.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
you go in there, no glove. You're raw dogging that thing. You're
Oh,
just
yeah.
going in there.
Oh, I mean,
Aw.
I don't
Could
know.
you imagine
I don't know.
how
I might start with a
You would
Q-tip.
go-
but
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, it's really sweet. And it's really funny. So many things happen, and you just have to laugh. I remember we were probably 4 weeks in, and Hill was in the other room, and I was changing his diaper, and he had peed on me to start the diaper change. And then as I was changing his diaper, he started squirting shit.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The old shit squirts.
The second act.
The second act. The second act.
Yeah.
Hill, can you make the popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just entered the second act, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't even
I'm like, honey, bring the
skipped
popcorn
intermission.
in.
Yeah.
And I just start cracking up laughing, and Hill is like, what's going on in there? And I'm like, I can't talk.
Yeah.
And she comes in, and there's shit on the floor, and I have pee on my face, and I'm just cracking up laughing, and I literally am laughing so hard that I can't even change his diaper. I am
'Cause it's
just
kinda
cracking
funny.
up. And
Yeah.
it's funny, yeah. And
It's
she's
kinda
like,
funny.
I didn't think I was going to find this when I heard you cracking up laughing.
Well, something really funny happened.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
The joys.
Oh my
The
gosh.
joys.
I
Joys.
can't wait until you get the first act and the second act. It's going to be wild to see
Oh my
this.
God.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, I'm going to put AJ on diaper duty a lot.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what I thought about Hill. My wife, I would go like, oh, we did like the shoe game at our baby shower where you take one of your shoes and the other shoe and you sit back to back, and then they say like, who will change the most diapers?
Ah, right.
Oh, Hill and I both put up her shoe real quick.
Oh.
You
and
want to
it's been
know
you?
what?
And it's been you?
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
Oh.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I will say that I travel a lot, and she is full-time mama. The longest I've been away is 3 days, but I'm about to go on a week run,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that's going to be really, really hard.
Yeah.
And so I'm not looking forward to that. But I mean, I'm super looking forward to the tour that I'm going on, but I'm not looking forward to missing them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say, like, obviously when I'm gone, she has to change 100% of the
Yeah.
diapers. So I feel like when I get
Do you guys
home,
have a night nurse or anything?
we did in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Now, baby, he sleeps through the night.
Yes,
Oh,
he does.
baby, he sleeps through the
Yes,
night.
he does.
Because
Yeah.
you are sleep
Sleep
training.
training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm like excited about.
Did you put him
Yeah.
on his belly?
What do you mean, like while he sleeps?
Yeah.
He will roll himself where
Okay.
he wants to be.
Okay.
He's very like
do
he's
that.
a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. So he's in like 6 to 12 months right now, and he's 5 months.
Okay.
Oh.
And has been since he was like 3 or 4 months. Like he is a
That
big
was
boy.
Charlie. Okay.
Donor is 6'4".
Oh my God.
So
That's
we
Charlie.
knew-
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
Tim is 6'4".
Yeah.
How tall
AJ
is Charlie
6'4".
at 8 years
She's
old?
looks like she's 11
Yeah,
years old.
yeah.
She's almost as tall as I am. Like it's
that's-
gonna be. It's wild.
Wow.
She's like up to here. It's crazy.
I mean, we knew what we were signing up for, but the donor was so amazing. And then we literally, like, every single thing checked off the list. And, like, I was so neurotic about choosing a donor. It was the scariest
Yeah.
situation for
Sure.
me.
Yeah.
And finally,
Well, that's the time you get to carefully choose.
yes,
something.
half of your baby's DNA.
Yeah.
Like, that is a huge decision.
So what are
Yeah.
the important things that we're checking off? What
Oh,
are
yeah.
our
So
yeah.
flags?
our biggest thing was like health. So we wanted him to have like a really clean bill of health, and also like his family. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like we wanted, and like literally, his grandparents are all still alive. Like, there's the only reason anyone in his family has died thus far is like a car accident,
Yeah.
or like something.
Wow.
like that,
What great
which
genes.
is amazing. Great genes, and he was super smart. And he was an adventurer, and we are adventurers. We just love to travel and see the world, and I think that inquisitiveness about
Yeah.
someone was something that we really like wanted.
Yeah.
And so also when we saw his picture,
I was gonna say, was he beautiful?
he looked like if Hillary and I could have a baby together.
Oh.
What?
Yes. It was wild. There were so many like features of mine that he had, and then so many features of Hill that he had. And then there was this really cute little picture of him fishing when he was a little kid. And Hillary's dad has the same picture of him when he was a child.
Whoa,
like
weird.
just a little younger. It was really,
The
really
stars
wild.
aligned.
Like,
Yeah.
yes. And it was literally like when you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like we were getting our nails done at, like it was Pride Month, like 2 years ago, we were
Yes,
getting our
queen.
nails done.
Yes.
And Hill, like instead of, Instagram scrolling was like donor scrolling.
Yeah. Amazing.
And
is there an
yes.
There's an
app
app
that
for
you-
that? Yes.
Oh yes, there's an app. Every sperm bank has an app, honey.
And you're just swiping left on like all the. You're like.
Well, it's a little less like swipey left, but it's like you can open this profile, you can open this profile. So we had it filtered so you could see baby pictures and
Wow.
adult pictures. So I think the picture is like the first thing that she saw, and she was like, "Whoa! Like this man looks like our child." And then she started reading his health and his education and why he's doing it and what his life is like. And she was trying to play it so cool, and she did. She was like, "Hey, I just want you to look at this donor. I think he looks pretty good." And like handed the phone over to me, and I start crying.
Oh.
And I'm like, "Oh my God, he's perfect."
That's
and
your soul going. I know this is right.
Yes,
This is
like
right.
the
Yeah.
gut feeling.
Yep.
And immediate, and I'm like, "What do you think?" And she's like, "I think he's perfect." She goes, "Is there anything that he's missing?" I said, "No." "Is there anything he's missing for you?" No. It was like, I start crying. She starts crying. The nail the nail tech is like, oh, honey, are you okay? Like checking in on us,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I'm like, we just found a donor. And she's like, you just found a what? You know, like, I'm sure she thought like one of us were getting like
Transplant
a kidney
for-
or,
yeah.
yes, you know.
We're gonna live.
Exactly, right. Well, we're gonna have a baby,
Yeah.
and so it was just like the most wild moment ever. And then all of a sudden, we're like, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. The sperm,
Yeah.
add the cart to
As
add
much
the sperm, to
sperm as
cart.
possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much sperm, sir, can you give us?
Yeah, we
What
got
an
3 vials
amazing
of
world
sperm.
that you
Yeah.
were able that you
I know.
that's how it works.
I know.
You know?
If we ever if you ever talk about time travel and either you go back or forward, we have to go forward because
Yeah.
I would be so screwed if we had to go back.
Yeah.
I'd be so screwed.
Do you meet
No,
him
thank
or is he anonymous?
No,
or like,
he's anonymous. We really, really wanted an anonymous donor just because
Sure.
like we're 2 very involved parents. Like
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't need another parent.
Correct.
And we just wanted, someone who was willing to give their sperm and like kind of give that gift to us.
Yeah.
And we found him.
so he doesn't know where his sperm went. He has no
He-
idea
well,
like
he
who
knows-
you guys are or
He knows like that there's been a baby that's been born from his
Oh,
sperm.
he does?
Yeah. So he knows that. He knows like,
so
oh yeah,
cool.
like a baby was born in Nashville. I don't even know if he knows it's in Nashville.
Yeah.
I don't even know. We don't know his name. We don't know where he lives.
You
Nothing.
don't need no name.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
we
what
don't
was
need no
his
name.
reason
We
for
don't need
wanting
no
to
name.
do it? Just to
He
help?
just said
and
he was
just-
so close with his parents and he wanted to give that to other people who wouldn't otherwise be able to do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah. Period.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Thanks-
and like,
thanks, buddy.
you can really quickly too, like there were a lot of good looking men and then you like read their reasons or you like, they
needed
do like an essay.
$170.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like,
Gas
okay,
money.
pass, thank you, next. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like that one, what's that one documentary where the
Our Father.
dude.
That was in Indiana
Oh,
too. That's like
shit.
my
shit.
wife's hometown.
What?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't do IVF. They had
Right.
4 of them and it was all mom and dad.
Right, but
That guy was fucked up.
so fucked
So
up.
fucked up.
So,
Who does that?
fucked up? No, like the most fucked up.
it's so crazy.
What is wrong with you, dude? Did we
Yeah.
ever find out what was wrong with him?
I don't think he
I
went to
think
jail.
I think he was just like one of those people who was like, I want to spawn my sperm everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I want to
Who's
have
one of those
spawns all
people?
over.
It was so selfish. How many kids did he have?
Like, yeah, they
Hundred?
like
I
over
mean,
100 by the time the documentary was over, and they were like, "There's more."
He just changed his sperm out for everybody else's sperm.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
And never went to jail. There was no repercussion.
That is the most insane part of it all.
You could just do that.
Well, because who went? You know what? Hold on a second. I have a law. We should probably make this.
I
a
think
law.
now it's law.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Now it's a
I
law.
think it is a law now.
It has to
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's
That's
laws.
like so illegal.
It should be so
You
illegal.
should be able. That's like tampering with evidence.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tampering with
tampering with
specimens.
Yeah, it's tampering with specimens.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. Like, you think that this like man growing up is your dad, which he is your dad. Dad is a verb, not a noun to me. I'm like, no.
Ooh, that is a verb, not a noun.
Yes. Like, dadding.
Dadding.
Yes. Like,
Yes.
you can have a dad and that dad not be you can have a father and that father not be a dad.
Sure,
100%.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was, that person's dad, but knowing that they were not biologically related to the dad they grew up believing and he grew up believing that was his child or whatever, that's so sad.
God.
And just knowing that you have 100 or more of the same
Siblings that you could be like dating. That was one
Oh,
thing we
yeah,
were
'cause
like
it was a small
super crazy
town.
about. Yeah. Well, it was Indiana. Indiana's not a small town. There's a lot.
Okay.
But I mean,
That could have been a
that's
oopsie
a
daisy.
small pool.
It's a small pool.
Yeah.
Could have been a oopsie whoopsie.
That's a
poopsie.
small pool.
Oopsie
And then you do, and your
poopsie.
child is all
Oopsie poopsie.
special looking.
Sister, brother.
Yeah, sister, brother.
Sister, brother. Husband, brother.
Husband, brother.
Sister, wife.
Sister,
wife.
wife.
Sister.
Sister, wife.
Could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine that?
Oh
That'd be
my God.
crazy.
That would be awful.
You look
Anyways.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. You look so good.
Oh, guys,
Stunning.
thank you. Back
Beautiful.
at
I
you.
love
Yeah.
all the new branding. I need to know
Beautiful.
like everything behind everything. Like what?
Yeah, what?
This is like a new album coming out, or is this like just a new Brooke coming out?
Yeah, kind of all of this, right?
I
Yeah.
love
So
it.
like I do think that, coming to Nashville, I had this like thing in my head of like what a country artist was supposed to look like and sound like and be like and all the things, right? And God, we all know I've been through like a complete metamorphosis since I moved here.
Yeah.
And I've just become so much more free as a person.
Yeah.
And
I
in doing
literally
that,
can see that.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
I'm just like, I mean, Mari, especially you, I don't see you as much as I see Taryn, or I've seen Taryn throughout the years. Like, I feel like you're probably like, whoa, this is like a same girl, but different.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
You
obsessed
know?
with it. I'm same girl, but different too. As we
Yes,
should be.
all
Yeah,
should be.
as
We're
we
all
should
growing.
be.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself in that box. Grow.
No.
Like evolve.
Yes.
Metamorphosize.
Yes.
Be
Yeah.
free. Find who you are.
Yes.
Metamorphosize.
100%.
Is that how you say it?
Metamorphosize.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Metamorphosis.
I just
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metamorphosize.
Metamorphosize. Like a
I love
butterfly.
it. I don't know if it's a word, but it's a freaking
Yeah,
one now.
you're like you're a little seed, and then you're like growing this beautiful blossoming flower that you're like turning into, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful, and
Oh.
that's important to be able to do that as an
It's
artist,
important.
as a
and
human.
As a human.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And all of it goes together,
Yeah.
right? And so, yeah, I just, the last couple of years I've been like, putting out love songs, which has been so fun because, like, before I met my wife, I never wrote a love song because I didn't know how. Because I try to write what I know, and I just didn't know any of that. And so I did love songs for a really long time, and I was just like looking back at like what makes me tick, right? And I was thinking about growing up, and I literally grew up in a line dancing bar, y'all. Like, my dad is still and was the drummer in our local line dancing band.
Amazing.
So,
Oh my God, your
yeah.
dad.
In
Yes.
Florida?
Oh my God, I've met your dad.
Yes.
He totally line dances.
Oh, yeah. Well, he and my mom actually met because like my dad was the best like guy dancer, like couple line dancer, and my mom was the best girl couple line dancer. So they met like on the dance floor and like started kikiing. Yeah, from like dancing, right?
And probably
then they
so
made
like
me-
beautiful together too. Like your
Oh,
mom,
they were
you look
so
exactly like your mom too,
beautiful. Yeah.
and your dad's probably just a stud, and they're just
Yeah.
like, we're the best of the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
The best of Kiki.
And then
You
it's
want
Kiki.
Kiki?
Yeah, it's Kiki.
Get down,
Yeah.
Kiki, with you.
Yeah.
Girl.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's just like the cutest little
In Florida,
thing.
right? You're from
in Florida.
Florida? Yeah.
Mhm.
Florida.
Yep. Yeah. And so, yeah, they made me, and then I started singing when I was like 4. And then my dad was like, "Hey, do you want to start like singing with my band on the weekends?" And I was like, "Yeah."
At 4?
I was 5 when
Hold on,
I
were
actually
you
started doing
yodeling,
that.
or is that a figment of my imagination?
Yeah, I like started yodeling when I was like 9.
She's a yodeler.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
The end.
Maybe not that. The breath.
That
The
was
breath.
good.
Yeah. Do you still yodel?
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
Once you yodel, you don't go
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
lose
Yeah.
it. Don't just lose it.
Yeah.
Once you
you
go
yodel.
yodel, you never go back. Yeah, I mean, I
Yodel, go
can
back.
still.
You yodel, go back.
Yodel, don't go back.
Once you
Yeah.
go yodel, you'll nodal go.
No, Brooke had it.
Okay.
Once you yodel,
Yodel. Yodel, go back.
You don't go back.
You don't go back. Or something like that.
Yeah. Or
Yodeling.
something of that
Yeah.
Yodeling?
nature.
Yeah. But yeah, and so like I started line dancing when I was 5, when I was singing in the bars. Like I would sing with my dad's band, and then when I was done, I would just go and line dance with all the people in the bars. And of course, like all the sweet like redneck women would come over and be like, "Come on, girl, let me teach you this dance." And so
gosh,
it was
so
so
cute.
cute.
Oh my God, Tiny Brooke just.
It's like
Tiny
all you
Brooke.
know is
It's
just
all I've
yodeling and
known.
singing country and line dancing.
God,
Right,
it's so
I
cute.
know.
Yeah.
And then, I graduate from college. I'm like, okay, I really want to move to Nashville, but like I'm brokety broke, 22. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and bartend at our local line dancing bar. Cause like, again, that's like all I know.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yep,
so our local line dancing bar is called Renegades.
Okay.
So I'm bartending at Renegades. I meet all my friends there. So like my whole community was line dancing. And then after I was done with my, what are they called? When you're working.
Tips.
Shifts. Thank you. It's been a while.
Like tips.
Shift tips.
Tips. When I was done with my shift.
Yes,
Thank
correct.
you.
Thank you. You're welcome. I can't believe I pulled that one out.
I know. I was like,
My brain
Oh,
is
your shifts.
gone.
I'm always
it's been a
busy
while
making
since you've had a
shifts for
shift, I
people, so-
believe.
Yes.
Too, TT.
Huh?
I said it's been a while since you've had a shift. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
have I? Well, also, when do I work? I know.
I was supposed to have my first shift today, but I quit.
Wait, what?
Mari's on a journey of what do I do next, or what do I do to fill time.
What were you
They
doing
hired
before
you
you
at the
quit?
place, and then you said, "Just kidding, I don't want to do
Yeah,
it."
today she was like, "Are you still good for 1 o'clock today?" And I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "I'm not." I was like, "I bit off more than I can chew. I'm not
What were you gonna do?
just work at like a little bar, pizza, beer
Like,
thing.
oh my god,
Just a little side hustle. It's right down the road from me.
I love that.
But I already quit at my
But
first
you quit.
day.
Okay.
She understood.
Yeah.
She was like, I
Us
totally get it. I
creatives,
was like,
yeah.
well, I just, this is my makeup thing is last
Yeah.
minute. I have a podcast. I think I'm getting my personal training license. I'm a part-time
my God.
single mom. I was like, I think I bit off more than I can chew.
Yeah,
I don't think I have time for this. And she
Yeah.
was like, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
As if you don't have enough going on.
You know what's wild, and I keep learning this over and over and over again? Just because you're good at something or just because you can doesn't mean you have to.
No.
Yeah.
You'd be a great pizza beer girl.
And golf cart.
And
girl.
golf cart, but we don't need to do it.
We don't need to do it.
No.
And as soon as she said the word shift,
Yeah.
like, are you available for this shift for training? I was
Uh-huh.
like, shift training schedule? Like,
Yeah.
I have to. And I was like,
Absolutely not.
I don't
It's-
think I'm cut out for this.
It is like, I think it's also like our brains are so trained to not be trained
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do something.
Well, we
Yeah.
do whatever
Like,
the fuck we want.
Exactly.
We choose if we want to go.
Yes.
Like, yeah, sometimes you don't want to play a show. Or, like, yeah, sometimes it's like, oh my God, this music video is an all-nighter. But, like, I still get to do what I wanted. It's like we're
Yeah.
hanging out. We know everybody. We're
Yes.
friends with everybody.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's a vibe. There's
yeah, and then the
energy.
second
There's-
you're on stage, you're
Yeah.
like, this is why I'm here, or like whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's totally different than beer and pizza.
Yeah. And this is all I know. This is all
Yeah.
I've known
Yeah.
for the past 20 something years.
Yeah.
Is like
Yeah.
on my terms and
Can't
Yeah.
teach an old dog new tricks.
No, you
eh?
sure can't. I got one schedule. Freak the fuck out.
You had one shift and she said shift.
No, I don't want to do it.
No shift.
Yeah,
No
good
shift
luck.
for me. Yeah.
She said shit.
Shift?
Shift.
I would
She
be
said,
great
"I
though.
am not
I
cut
was
out for this."
practicing. I was practicing like being like I was like, hey, you
Were
guys
you?
doing today?
Did you do this in the
It's
mirror?
first time you guys ever came in here before. You want to do? You know
Oh,
our
look
menu?
like
You want a
Yeah.
sour? What are you looking for? Are you looking for a sour, a lager?
Yeah.
You want a IPA?
I don't know. You want a Pilsner? You want a Pale Ale? I don't know the difference. Don't ask me. You
I
should
actually
know
don't know the
before you
difference
order it.
between those two
know
either.
before you order, you
Or
dumbass.
I don't know the difference between a lager, a pale ale, and a pilsner.
I have no idea.
I think they all
IPA
taste the same.
is
IPA is a
Indian
hazy.
Pale Ale. I know that's what it stands for, Indian Pale Ale.
Is
Correct.
it Indian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Good. Nice turn.
Yeah.
Nice. You got the shift.
Great. That's what I'll do. I'll be a pregnant waitress.
Bartender.
Yeah,
Pregnant
no
bartender.
offense
Never.
to all the pregnant people in the service industry. So
No.
sorry.
It's just picturing you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be the worst one
Yes.
ever.
100%.
I was a
Especially right
waitress
now.
for a while and I was not good at it.
Oh, I was a waitress when I moved here, I lied to get a bartending job.
Oh,
And I got it
honey, we all
strictly
do
on personality.
Yeah, I've got
100%.
yeah, same. Personality higher for me too.
And I did it.
always.
Yeah, I did it for a couple of years. And I was awesome.
Yeah.
And not good because I would drink on the job because
Well, yeah.
everybody drinks here.
Well, yeah.
While they're working. It's
But also,
crazy.
you're way more fun, and people are going to buy more drinks if you're having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
It's part of the job.
Yeah, I put my time in.
Yeah.
So.
I was a terrible waitress, but I think I was a pretty good bartender.
See, bartending would be fun, but I would get
Yeah.
too involved with someone and I'd be like over here for a little too long. It'd be all like, and everyone else would.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. You become people's therapists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bartending is very, like, therapeutic and
so is makeup and hair.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, you probably know things about me that people didn't know for a long time.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
know lots of things about lots of people that
Oh,
know.
we all know
Signed so
T's
many
got the tea.
NDAs. It's
She's
stupid.
got the tea.
T's
Yeah,
got
T's
the
got the
tea.
tea. Yeah.
We know.
The vaults, I'll never say anything. I also don't remember.
Yeah, mostly you don't remember. Yeah.
Like 99% I don't
Yeah.
remember for
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah.
That's why we keep the best secrets because it's just like people tell us things that are gone.
See you later.
We're like,
In one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun while it was in there.
Yeah,
for
it was fun
5
for
minutes.
like 2 minutes while it rattled around and then it left.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to your
Shift.
shift. When you ended your shift.
Yes. When I was done with
Wrangling.
my bartending shift at the line dancing bar,
Yes,
I
yes,
would
yes,
go
yes,
line
yes.
dance.
Yes.
And I was doing this like 5 nights a week, and it was so fun.
you were
And I met all
probably
my
so good.
friends. Oh, girl, I knew all the dances.
of course she does. There's
It
her
was
video.
the boots
Yeah.
going on.
Boogie?
It was so fun. Oh,
Is that
Boots,
real?
Scoot, and Boogie. Yeah, it's real, girl. There's
Is that a
whole
line
dance to
dance?
it.
The Boots,
Yes.
Scoot, and Boogie?
Yes.
Booze, Coot, and Boogie.
Get down, turn around, go to town.
It's so good.
So agree. I feel like that sounded a lot better than I think it did.
It sounded good. No, but like that's, and that's how this like kind of idea started swirling in my brain, is because that's kind of always been the place that I've gone when I was like not feeling safe, was like line dancing, right?
Yeah.
Like it was always like a comfort zone for me, I guess. And then I moved to Nashville. I was like, where's the line dancing?
Yeah.
And they were like, Wild Horse. And then I would go to the Wild Horse and they would teach the same thing every single week because it was just tourists.
Oh.
And I was like, this is not the community that I came from my little town in Florida. Like that.
Wow, that's
Why
crazy that in
is Nashville?
Florida-
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
And it's all these towns, like,
Oh my God, I just had
these
an
small
idea.
towns tell me,
Should you open a gay line dancing bar?
fuck yes.
I love when she has a little idea.
I do. I have had conversations about this, and it's not happening yet, but for the future, I've had conversations with like a really big gay line dancing bar about possibly like extending it to Nashville.
You can call it Giddy Up.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Giddy Up.
Giddy up. The giddy up. Like, who doesn't want to get down at the giddy up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Gady up.
Giddy Up.
The giddy up.
The
Gady up.
I missed that.
Well, it's because you're so gay
Yeah.
that you don't even like you're gay.
I really am so gay.
Yeah. How gay are you? I don't even know when you're
gay.
saying it.
Yeah. Like so gay.
Yeah.
So gay you line dance. That's
Yeah.
how gay. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really
Well,
think
this
you
is the
need to-
craziest thing.
You have to. You
The
have
giddy
to.
up.
I just like saw it.
Yeah. How would you would come?
I would come
You
every
would come.
Sunday.
In assless chaps.
guys
Yes.
just-
With
in
these
assless
fucking
chaps,
nipple
yes.
poppers. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Would I
It's
come?
literally
Are you kidding me?
so
I'd bring
fun.
my baby.
I just got my
Yes.
tits on. I'm coming in little
Mari, when?
little
Yeah.
tip tappers like 3 months ago. Yeah. Oh yeah.
3
Take
months.
those babies.
January, February, March, April. 3
Oh,
months.
wow.
Wow. Wow.
I know. Time goes by so
Oh
quick.
my God,
Quack.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
That's
I'm ready to
exciting. You're ready to
show
Oh
my.
God. They don't even
sometimes
move.
Titty
They're
or titty.
perfect. Yeah. They're so perfect. Oh my God, it's so cute.
my
My mom
God.
line danced forever.
Really?
And she took me line dancing with her all the time.
in LA?
Yeah. In California.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
seriously. In LA,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Yeah.
This is like,
get it.
yeah, and this is like where I realized this, right? Okay, so
Oh my God, my mom would come to your bar. Oh, you need
your
like,
mom,
yeah.
your mom needs to come. I'm doing these pop-up shows.
Okay, I was gonna say, can you do something?
Yes, I'm doing pop-up shows. Austin, Atlanta, Chicago, New York, LA, Denver, not Nashville.
What?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. You're right.
I feel
Okay.
like you have to do something.
I do have a show here
Where?
at the Basement East
Okay.
on May 29th.
Okay.
And that is going to be line dancing as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Are there
So-
any line dancing places now? Like when you first moved here, it was
Yes.
just.
There's one line dancing place pretty close to here, near the Opry at the Nashville Palace.
Oh, I love the
Oh.
National Palace.
Yes. Yes.
Sick.
And it's
They
legit.
would.
Oh, it's legit.
Okay.
They
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
the Nashville Palace is legit.
Okay.
I went with my cowgays.
That's also a really cool name for a bar.
The cowgays.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, my two best friends who are also queer country artists, Adam Mack and Chris Hausman.
Oh, we're having him on. We're having Adam Mack on the podcast soon.
Oh, great.
Well,
Yeah.
you just wait. He is so fun.
Okay.
He's a nut.
Yeah. My
I mean,
friend.
everything that comes out of his mouth is something that would come out of a drag queen's mouth, and you're
Great.
just like,
yeah, that's the
oh,
only
perfect.
kind there is. Yeah.
of course.
That's
Please.
why he's coming on.
Give me to you. Yeah.
Oh,
Give you
he's
to
the
me.
best.
Give me to
Give
you.
me to you, and you to me.
Give me to you
Give
and
me
you
to you. I meant give you to me.
Gay
Yeah.
cowboy.
Oh,
Gay
yeah.
man? No.
No.
What is it?
What is it?
Cow gay.
Cow gay.
Cowgay. Yeah. So we went.
cowgays.
Chris Hausman is actually really good at line dancing.
He would be.
He
Look
would
at
be.
that body.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know. And like most of our other friends, we went with a bunch of our friends, but specifically the cowgays were
Oh
very
my God,
good.
did Ford go?
Ford went. He didn't get on the dance floor.
Oh,
At
Yeah.
all?
We'll get him.
He didn't try and give
We'll
a
get
little,
him.
he didn't give a little.
Next
he
time.
didn't.
Effort.
He's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
He's not that guy. My wife
Everyone
got out
can
there
be that
real
guy.
quick.
get
This was, this was when he was still drinking. So
Okay.
maybe in his sober.
Ford.
Ford.
If you're watching, we believe in you. Get out there.
Yeah.
No, we're all gonna go.
Yeah,
And we're all going to do it.
We all should
We
go.
leave him
and
no
we all-
choice.
Yes, we're all getting out on the dance floor.
All soldiers on the field.
And
Let's go.
also, if we do my line dance to my song, that would just be rude if you didn't.
It would be rude. I know he
bad
knows
friend.
it.
Bad
He
friend.
filmed it. I
We're
know.
gonna
I
nail
know
this,
he knows
too.
it.
Oh, I freaking know you guys are gonna nail it.
Also, this is going to be the only line dance that I know, so I'm going to do it everywhere. It doesn't matter what else people are doing. I'm doing my own
What's
thing.
the most popular one? I feel like that's the one I know.
I mean, there's like one that's very close to the electric slide.
Electric slide. That's what I know.
Okay.
That's not.
Yeah.
That's not line dancing.
There is a line.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
The electric slide is absolutely a line dance. It is not a country line dance, but it's absolutely a dance that you dance in a line and everyone does the same movements,
Sure.
which is a line dance.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I just think
Yes,
line
yes.
dancing is country music.
Right. I hear that.
So the Macarena
Understand.
is also a line dance.
Yeah, well, you're not
People are-
moving your feet. I don't know. But like
That's
the
like the
wobble,
chicken.
the wobble, they
Line
play that at
dancing.
every
Wobble?
line dancing bar.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're a wobble, but
Yeah, I know the wobble too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Line dancing's pretty
Line
sick if you
dancing's
would-
It
sick.
is
I'm
so
having a great
fun.
time already. Line dancing. I'm
Also,
having a really
personal
great time.
trainer, like the best shape
Cardio?
I've ever been in is when I was line dancing 5 nights a week.
Well, sure. Dancing
You're
is-
just going. Your
Yeah.
heart is going.
Sure.
And like when you're like, 20 minutes on the treadmill, I'm done. Yeah, try to do that when your favorite song comes on.
Yeah.
You say, I just gotta suck it up and get back out there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
100%.
I'm sweating. My hair is literally wet from sweating.
Oh, it's-
But
and
this is
I'm
my
like,
jam. But this is my jam.
This is my gym.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to dance. We both love to dance. Like,
we
I will
do.
not. I will be on that dance floor all night long.
Yeah.
Yes.
All night long.
All night long.
All night long.
All night.
Oh my god, Mari and I have had so many times where she's just like, "I gotta dance, man. I gotta go," and I'm like,
Gotta
"Okay."
dance. I gotta go. I gotta go.
I just can't be here
Yeah,
anymore.
fly
I gotta be
free,
on the
birdie.
dance floor.
Yeah, fly free, birdie, go.
Oh my God.
So that's
Sometimes
why.
you just feel your feet taking you.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta.
And I've
go.
always been. I went to the stockyards in Fort Worth, Texas.
Ooh, that sounds
Have
fun.
you been there before?
I have not.
Oh my girl, that is
Oh
like,
my
I mean,
girl.
I'm assuming the mecca of line dancing, country line dancing. Every single bar I walked into, it was just everyone. It was
I
like
need to move there.
It was like a high school
you-
musical,
where?
like a high school
Fort
musical.
Worth,
That's what it reminds me of.
Texas.
Everyone's doing the same shit
That's cool.
and like killing it. Real cowboys, like
Oh, wow.
for me, like real cowgirls, like it just
Yeah.
amazing
For me.
Yeah. For me, kind of both.
Yeah.
Taryn's like, I mean,
Depends
it's
on
kind
how
of
many
just a
shots
big
of tequila.
buffet for me.
It depends on. Yeah. Exactly.
Depends on the night.
Oh, but yeah, that was
That is so fun. I've never been to Fort Worth, so I guess I got to start there.
It was
but-
cool.
think
I had
it's
no
a
idea
vibe
what I was
there.
doing, but I just threw myself in there and just kind of watched everybody else. and
Okay,
made up
I
my
am
own
playing
shit.
Arlington Pride, which is just outside of Dallas Fort Worth.
Okay,
So I need to find the stockyards.
go to the stockyards. You will love it. Oh
Okay.
my god, I can't believe you've never been there before.
I've never been
You're
there
gonna
before.
die.
I'm gonna,
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna be like moving here.
Brooke, people
Moving
like
here.
walk around with real cowboys, like
That's a little scary.
No, it's not though, because they're all safe. They're all just
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
You know,
They all know
it's-
how to use their
They all
guns.
know how to use their guns, and they just walk into the
protecting little
saloon with
ladies.
their It's to protect the ladies. The men do this.
No.
They're like, yep,
Wow.
yep. They
Oh
tip their
my
hats.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
And just line dancing bars up the wazoo.
Wow. That feels
Wow.
like heaven to me, you guys. I'm literally gonna call you and be like, so I'm the
Moving.
new singer at the line dancing bar and
Yeah.
also coach line dancer.
I
I
quit.
live here now.
I live here now.
Yeah.
I've opened up, giddy up.
I'm no longer a country artist because I just live here.
Yeah,
I'm
and
no
only
longer
here.
a touring country
Yeah,
artist.
no,
I am
just-
just playing in Fort Worth
live in the
and
stockyards.
I am
Yeah.
a line dancing
Yeah.
coach.
I feel like once you put it out to the world, like the whole like line dancing and that whole vibe, especially how much history you have and how much like you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
I feel like you'll just go on like a fucking line dancing
Yeah.
tour.
I mean,
Seriously.
And you'll be
Brooke.
able to play like all the big like line dancing bars.
that is really and truly like
Oh
the
my God, and
goal.
people will
Fuck
know your
yes. Like it sounds like a true passion.
It's
Like
like-
it's who you are.
It's a real like love for me. And I think that like, especially when I moved here and there was not that, and I lost that community of like
Yeah.
having that in Nashville. And then I fucking find out I'm gay and I'm like, damn it.
I
What am
find
I
out.
gonna do
find
now?
out.
Lo and behold, I'm gay.
I know.
So funny. Oh, my college
Horrible.
application came.
What?
You're gay.
Oh,
Damn
Thought I'm
it.
gay.
Yeah.
Thought it was a college application. It's not,
I
I'm gay.
was scared. I was scared because I was like, how is like the country music world ever gonna like merge with
Oh,
like
I
my
couldn't even
queerness?
imagine.
You know,
and
like
how
that
long
was so
that
scary.
like a heaviness for you? Like how many years?
Like 7 years.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. Yeah, from the time I was like 24 to like 31.
Yeah, that's a long time. It's a minute.
Yeah. And like just I think it was just that fear of like, you know, all I've ever done my whole life is sing country music. That's it. 5 years old singing country music.
Yeah.
Like I always knew like they threw a cowboy hat out onto the dance floor upside down and people started throwing tips in it. I sang 3 songs and made $300.
Oh my
and my
God.
dad was like, that's what I make in a whole weekend.
Damn.
For 4 hours a night,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm 5.
I was 5. I was
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're still adorable.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
A little baby Polly
Triple
Pocket version, you know, like how
Yeah.
baby, you know, and I was like, wait, like you can make money doing this? Like this is all I've ever wanted to do. And
Yeah.
then like, you know, I come to the realization and I guess kind of just wipe the denial out of my brain after going to a Baptist school my whole life, growing up super, super religious and, you know, you being told to pretty much hate yourself your whole life for being queer. Like once I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, how are these things gonna mesh? You know?
Yeah.
And to find out that queer line dancing is a thing.
Yeah.
It's like such a thing in LA actually.
I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
And I am just so into it.
Oh my God, just wait.
I can't even imagine
Just
what that
wait.
dance floor looks like. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. It's so fun. Like there's so many pictures and videos and stuff that they put online and it's just
I'm gonna go down
so
a rabbit
fun.
hole.
Everyone dances with everyone. It's so fun, but I'm doing a little line dancing tour. That's what I'm doing. And I'm going to sing Giddy Up and teach the line dance and then like, you know, line dance with everyone until the cows come home because
Until
put me in
the
a line
cows
dancing
come home.
bar, give me a couple pickleback shots and yeah, somebody's going to have to
what
take
a
me out of the
fun
bar.
night.
Yeah.
Right?
Picklebacks and line dancing with a bunch
picklebacks
of gay
are-
people.
I know.
What?
I know. It's going to be so fun. So it's a good reason to have to leave my son and my wife for
Yeah.
a couple days.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, that's
I'm
like the best
really
reason to
excited
leave
about
your
it.
stuff. If you're gonna leave them,
Yeah.
that's
It's
the,
for picklebacks.
That's picklebacks are
Picklebacks
dangerous.
and line dancing with
Those-
queer people.
Those are dangerous.
Yeah,
They're
I would
so
wound up
good.
naked on that dance floor
Yeah.
100% after
I
picklebacks.
know. I
Because I
could
never
only
know
have
when to
one.
stop. I don't know when to stop.
I don't know when to stop.
I don't know when to stop. It
I
all
know.
tastes so good.
It
feel
tastes
that-
so good.
So good.
Yeah.
You take the shot of Jameson, you take the pickleback, you're
Yeah.
like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
because
like a whole
Jameson
meal.
is like woof, like
Oh.
on its own.
No, but I'm saying you
But
do
with
that
the
delicious
pickleback.
and
No,
like,
I know, it's
game
just-
over. Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. So
What,
fun.
it's so interesting, especially I find like living in the South because I'm from New York, right? You're LA.
Yeah.
We just like, you gay. Like you're
Yeah.
black, you're
Totally.
this, you're that. It's who
Right.
you are. Like
Yeah.
we're used to it. But
Yeah.
from coming from the South or southern parts of Florida or whatever,
Yeah.
and knowing, having friends here, like Ford and Fancy and this and that
Yeah.
grew up with such like hard religious beliefs being shoved in their face and then having to like deny who they are for so long. I can't
Yeah.
imagine that. It's
Oh, it's like
wild.
all of our reality.
It's all of your reality.
There's not I think it's so wild because people who don't know queer people or, you know, I ended up on the wrong side of TikTok this week. I don't know what happened. Literally, I've been on gay TikTok for like 4 years. And then all of a sudden I like ended up on this side where like everyone was like, you're going to hell. And then I like go on their profile to block them because I just don't take that. I just
Yeah.
don't do
Of
it.
course, yeah.
And like everyone was like, Jesus loves you, or like had a Bible verse. And I'm like, how? There is no hate like Christian love. Like
Yeah.
it is so
I agree.
crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first of all, Jesus, like if you ever read anything about him, he's not like this. So if you're a Christian, Jesus Christ was not like this, right?
No.
Okay. Let's just get that out of the way.
It's like the
But
most hypocritical, actually.
it's so
like, to
hypocritical.
ever.
Ever.
Yeah, what
But,
happened to
like-
love thy neighbor?
That's the only thing
Unless
that's written
he looks like this, or unless
365
he's
times.
fucking
My
this person,
personal
unless
standard,
right.
yeah.
Right, exactly. And so
somewhere along
what's
the lines, the Christian religion just got so morphed.
it got so
It wasn't
morphed.
originally intended to be that
No.
at all.
No.
They
But like that
cherry
is
picked
what
from
it's
other
been.
religions, and
They
I don't.
did.
I'm like,
Well, they cherry pick all the things. Like also in the Bible, you're not supposed to wear clothes that are of two different fabrics.
Oh no,
You're
I'm
not
wearing
supposed
corduroy and
to.
denim. Shit,
I know.
I'm going to
I
hell.
know, but that's the thing
What?
is that nobody.
Yeah.
it's-
Seafood. You're not supposed to eat seafood. Men are not supposed to have long hair. Jesus.
Yeah, you're not supposed
Like,
to.
literally
Something about
doesn't
the
make sense.
football.
Oh, the football, it's
The
like the leather
pigskin.
and yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like there's so many things, but they just choose what they want to choose,
Yeah,
right?
and then they just focus. They're like obsessed with gay culture.
hyperfixation.
It's so weird.
It's a hyperfixation.
And they're usually the ones that are the most fucked up human beings because they're abiding by all of these rules.
Well, there's
that
so
they've,
many
like,
rules.
They've lost them.
Yes, I actually, wildly enough, I went to a Baptist school my whole life. My parents were about to get a divorce. They ended up staying together because I got OCD. I was so afraid to sin. I was 8. I was like, the Bible was just being so like
shoved in your face.
like sewn into my DNA with a
Yeah.
needle. And it was so painful. I was so afraid I was going to sin. I was so afraid that I was going to like go against God or like do something wrong or like I was so just encompassed by fear. And that was like when I was the most like Christian, you know,
Yeah.
or like the most like into the religious thing. So like for me, spirituality is a thing because like my relationship with my God is its own thing. And like
Same.
no one's going to tell
Preach.
me what that is.
Yeah,
Amen.
You know?
exactly.
Yes. Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Amen.
Yeah, but what I
Yes.
was going to say is like every single queer person that I know grew up extremely religious.
Yeah.
Every single one.
And I don't know that. And that's what I'm saying. The only I only know that from living in the South now.
Right.
Yeah,
And
same,
you meet
actually.
Fancy and you meet Ford and you meet Adam and you meet Chris and like all of these
y'all have the same
people,
story.
We all have the same story and it's the wildest thing because you think you're the only one because no one talks about it because it's terrifying. Because you think you're going to get freaking beat up. It's so scary.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because that's people's stories.
'Cause that
They've been beat up.
happens. Yeah.
They've been killed.
Yeah.
I was just reading something about how a group of people killed a trans man.
Oh,
a
this
trans
happens
boy.
all the
I mean,
time.
he wasn't even. I mean, he was so young.
It
So
happens
it was a boy,
every
but
day.
yeah, it
and
happens
we're
all the
not
time.
hearing as much about it because it's trans and like our media right now is full of propaganda and they're not talking about it as much.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I know.
That's
I
why you
don't.
have to
I
focus
just
on you and your having your
why?
family and your baby and your
Yeah.
you know.
Like literally, how does me living my life affect you living yours?
It doesn't.
It
And that's the
doesn't.
problem is that
Yeah.
you like people have a hard time letting people live their own lives.
Yeah.
I know.
I sleep really well at night because I don't carry the burden of other people's life or
Preach.
expectation on, you know,
Preach.
that's not my shit. That's yours.
Totally.
That's fine.
And I
don't
feel the
care.
same way.
And if you're a great person, I'll still love you. If you're
Great.
kind, if you have all of those like morals and
Yeah.
those like that we can be friends.
We can kiki.
We can
We
kick
can
it. We
kiki.
can we can
And we
kiki.
can
We can
kiki.
kiki. We can kiki. And kiki.
I know, and it's what's so wild too. I feel like we've talked about it on the pod is how much there's been drag, trans, gay, prostitution, all this shit from hundreds of years ago.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
existed for years and years and years.
Centuries.
Shit ain't
millennia.
new. What the
No.
fuck?
I know.
It's actually, I'm bored of you.
Yeah.
Get
so
something else
bored.
to hate. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
are fucking
I'm
done. We're done.
bored.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's so
It's so
crazy.
like, oh my God.
And here we are.
I hope we're gonna move on. I think we're go. Are we at the end? No, is this the end? Is this the beginning?
I don't know if it's the beginning. I just think
God,
I
used
don't
to go
know
to
what
Limelight
happened.
and watch what's her name? Trans. She was big. Oh, what the hell's her name? Damn it.
Boshian,
I'm thinking of
I don't
Laverne
know.
Cox.
She was just like known like in New York City.
Oh.
and
she's fabulous.
she's fabulous.
I met her one time.
Yeah, and just I was like a 16
You would
year
know.
old little
You would
girl.
know. She's like just a fucking queer icon.
Trans or
no,
drag
not
queen?
Alexis.
No, I know.
She's trans.
I had it and then it went away. But I was like a 17-year-old girl, just a little New Yorker, going into New York City with my friends, going to these raves, just watching this human being, being like, this is just normal.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah.
normal.
We
But
also
like,
grew up as
and that
makeup
was,
artists. Like Mac promoted gay culture.
oh,
Like
I
when we
worked
were
with
teens,
trans.
right? I know.
Yeah.
When we were, I did drag makeup before I did any other kind
Oh
of
my
makeup.
God, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, but
So it's
it's
just,
but
you
that's
become-
LA and New York. And the
Yeah.
rest of the world
Yeah.
is sheltered and repressed and religious. And my parents literally went, like, be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, my parents too. My mom was like,
Religious.
whatever you want, or whatever you want to do, or whatever you want to be,
Yeah.
just be the best at it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But it's when you're open minded and you're going to be like this with your sweet baby boy. Is that when
Yeah.
you're like, you just go out there with love and kindness and be exactly who you
Yeah.
are. That you're going to
Yes.
allow him to be free, just like
Oh,
you're free and
yeah.
I'm free. When you're repressed and you're like this, those are like the people who have the darkest fucking skeletons in their closet.
Darkest.
Let me tell you, I have never been more full of anxiety as I was back then.
Yeah.
Like, I think that a lot of people think that queer people have mental illness. No. People who are
No.
No. People who are queer have so much repressed feelings that are happening in their lives and so much fear of living their truth that it becomes like a mental fog. The moment that I came out and was able to be myself, y'all, 30 years of anxiety left my body.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
I believe
chills.
it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
OCD, I used to have OCD. I have no iota of it anymore.
Yeah.
Panic attacks, I don't have them anymore. Anxiety, I don't have it anymore. It is wild.
You're free.
What happens
Yeah.
when you free yourself.
I think everybody
Yeah.
deserves the right
Everybody-
to feel love, to give
Everyone
love and
Every
feel
single
love.
person.
Give love.
If
and
you don't
be
feel
loved.
like you're in the right body and so you can't love yourself, great. Be whoever the fuck you want to be.
Because, honey, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody
Exactly,
else.
RuPaul.
Exactly, sis.
Oh, did RuPaul say that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
that,
okay.
he says at the end of
Now
every
don't
show.
fuck it up. Yeah.
Now,
Don't
fuck it
fuck
up.
it up.
Yeah.
How old
Yeah.
were you when you knew that you were gay? You're gay. I love saying
You gay? You gay?
Okay.
You gay?
No,
Gay?
but like,
Giddy up.
when did you have that first feeling where you're
I
like,
was probably 3 years
okay,
old.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so cute.
That's so
Yeah.
cute.
So cute.
You were
Yeah.
just this adorable little
Little
6-year-old.
yodeling gay. Oh my
I was probably 3 or 4 when I was like, I want to kiss a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, and then I went to my private Christian school when I was 5, and then like quickly learned like, no,
Oh.
you kiss boys, and I was like, oh, okay. So I did that for 20 years.
Well, and I'm sure, like, and this is just like very real talk,
Boo.
but people probably they look at you like your whole life,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So you
I'm
have
like a
this
Trojan horse.
yeah, yeah.
I walk in the room, they're like, look at that straight cowgirl. And then I start making out with my wife, and they're like, how'd she get in here?
Get her out.
Get her
Just
out.
kidding.
No.
Well, turn the video on.
Honestly,
it's kind of hot.
turn the video on.
Yeah.
No, it's honestly been like really wild. Like
Well,
going,
because you're not like this, like really like you're not. There's nothing masculine. You're so
Femme.
feminine and just
Yeah.
like what. So visually, people probably in your family have like put that on you your whole life. Like,
Yeah.
when you're
Yeah.
gonna meet a nice boy and this and that. And they
Oh,
just
yeah.
would never assume in a bazillion years
Oh,
that
yeah.
you were the slightest bit queer.
Oh, yeah. Even when I was bringing Hillary home for like every single holiday for 3 years, my family would be like, you know what? Our friends, they have sons, they're brothers. You guys should date them. And we're like, do not. And like, we weren't out, like, we hadn't said to them, like, we're dating, but like, come on.
Yeah.
And they
You
still
know?
didn't.
Oh, still didn't put 2 and 2 together. No. But then, like, when we did come out, they were, like, super supportive and, like,
That's
hey,
amazing.
sorry about those things that we said. And, like, even going back to, like, my old stomping grounds, like, the old honky tonks, like, where my dad still plays in Florida, I was worried about, like, what people would say. And people are like, oh, my gosh, where's Hillary? Or, like, is Hillary here? We want to see her.
Yeah.
Or, like, oh my gosh, did Garth Brooks marry you?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
so into it and so sweet. And just, I think the thing that I've had to let happen was letting people surprise you.
Yeah.
You know, and just like letting that fear go away. And if people have something negative to say, let them say it. And it just is what it is. It really, really flies off my back. And I just kind of feel bad for them.
Yeah.
And then letting people surprise you. I think going back to like the whole femme thing, that was very confusing even for me because representation is so important. And I had never seen any feminine lesbian on or in media my whole life. I mean, you have Ellen, we had Rosie.
Not feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really.
What about
we
Portia? When did she?
Well, I think that she wasn't
That's later.
really, that was later.
That's later.
Yeah.
And like the first time I really saw like a feminine lesbian was like Piper Chapman from Orange is the New Black. And
Really?
yeah, for me, that was like.
Is she queer in real life?
No.
Don't.
Oh, no. Okay, so just the show.
Just the show.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
just that she was femme because I kept on like, I would literally be like 18 looking at myself in the mirror and being like, you do not want to cut your hair. You do not want to wear the cargo pants. Like, you know what I mean? Like just these stereotypical
Did
things.
you think for a second that these were things that you had to do?
That I had to do. Yeah, because I would like go into gay bars and like with my gay. Yeah, but she's not queer. Sure, but she's like never been out with a woman.
Yeah. True.
And that was the thing. Like literally before Chapel Roan, like what pop stars did we have? Like you had Halsey who's bi and you had Miley who's bi, but no one was ever out with their girlfriend. It was always like with men.
There's a blonde girl who's a lesbian.
Well, now there's so many
there's so okay.
of us
I'm thinking
now.
like 5-10 years ago.
Yeah, when she's growing up and like looking up, like for inspiration.
I guess
looking for like
another person's validity or
just representation.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Also, guys, speaking of representation, oh my God. Okay.
News.
Well, I read Untamed. Do you guys know that book?
Yes.
No.
By Glennon Doyle. Okay.
No.
Let me give you a little like backstory.
Synopsis.
Glennon Doyle. She's a Christian artist, married to a Christian author, married to a man with 3 children.
Okay.
She had alcoholism and some anorexia, and she was just dealing with some things, but she was writing Christian books about basically how to stay in a marriage in an unhappy marriage. So, like from her own words. And she's on her book tour, and she meets Abby Wambach, who is the Olympic soccer star.
Oh, the one who took her shirt off, right? The goalie? Oh, no.
No, Abby, she's amazing.
Okay.
They have a podcast called We Can Do Hard Things. It's incredible. But they met. Abby was on her book tour. Glennon was on her book tour, and they fell in love. Mm-hmm. Glennon had to go home. They like didn't do anything. They were just like, "Oh my God, I'm in love with you." Glennon had to go home, get like a divorce from her husband. She gets with Abby. She has to like figure all these things out while she has 3 children. She writes this book called Untamed. Mm-hmm. I read this book in October of 2020, and it was the catalyst that made me come out, that like made me realize like, oh, these were the boundaries that were set in place in my life and in my mind that made me feel as though I couldn't be myself, and kind of lifted those boundaries for me. And I'm literally reading this paragraph about integrity, and I realized in that moment that I can no longer be in the closet. Like I can no longer live this double life, right? So I'm like reading it in the backyard during the pandemic. I start like yelling. I'm like, babe, I have to come out. And she's like, what? She's like, it's about damn time. Like, you know, this is crazy. So
was she wanting you? She was like, all right, patient with you, giving you the
patient with me, but also like, babe, like you are not living your truth. Like this is very hard for me to continue to watch because I'm watching it hurt you. Yeah. And at the same time, like I put her back in the closet for 5 years because she was out when we met. And in order to like keep my career, which we were told to do, like we stayed in the closet for 5 years. And then I read this book and I was like, oh my God, I literally cannot do this. Like, I think I was waiting for someone else to come out so it would be easier for me. And then I was like, maybe I need to come out.
Yeah, like you needed to read that book because people probably have the same stories. I'm sure there's many people with the same stories.
So many.
But that book came into your life at that moment when you
Yeah.
were truly ready. Like, you
Yeah.
weren't before. You wouldn't have known
I
what
wasn't.
to do.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. And I didn't have the self-confidence or truly the self-love
Exactly.
to be able to go out into the world and like be the representation that I actually needed to be
Yeah.
for myself
You needed that
and
time
for
to
other
heal
people.
and to
Yeah.
grow
Yeah,
and to like
absolutely.
sit in that darkness and that sadness and that
Yeah.
fear.
Yes.
You
And
know?
like gain strength and courage and like all the things. So this happens. I've talked about, Untamed, and I guess it ended up getting to Glennon at some point, and she started following me on Instagram.
What are you talking about? That's amazing.
So she was
It's so
repressed. She wrote
crazy.
this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to sit, like, just sit in your marriage. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. How to stay in a
how to
healthy
stay in
An
an unhappy marriage.
Fucking
Yeah.
hate him.
Yeah.
And she's probably a completely different person.
Oh,
Oh,
a
I'm
completely
sure.
different person. Talk about representation.
Yeah.
I mean, she's everything.
Yeah.
And so, you guys, a week and a half ago, I was at the GLAAD Awards.
I saw that.
Abby and Glennon walk in the room.
Mm.
I am panicking because they're like homebodies, right?
Yeah.
Like they talk about how they just don't like to leave their house.
Yeah.
They like to hang out
Yeah.
together and
Yeah.
like aren't super social. They're at the GLAAD Awards and they're like 5 tables away from me.
Oh my God. Gay royalty.
And kind of like how
Holy
you're
shit.
like, I just had to get on the dance floor.
Yeah, you're
I
like,
was
I
like,
gotta
I
talk to
have to go say hi to them.
Yeah.
Like I have to go right now. I have ants in my pants. I
It's
gotta
an
go.
obligation. It
have
changed
ants
your
in
life,
my
of
pants.
course. You need
Yes.
to let them know.
I
Yeah,
need
it's
to
like, I
let
got
them
ants in
know.
my pants.
I
Yeah.
got ants in my pants, right? So I'm like, I have no idea how this is gonna feel, but I'm just gonna go up to Glennon and just say hi. I don't
Yeah.
know if she's gonna know who I am. She followed me a couple years ago on Instagram. I don't know. I don't know if my stuff shows up on her page, right?
Yeah.
So guys, I met Shania Twain. I was not cool, but I was chill enough.
Yeah.
I met Dolly Parton.
Oh.
She's so disarming and so sweet. And
Yeah.
I just like, she was amazing. Didn't cry or anything, but I was just chilling. I meet Glennon. You guys. Firstly, I just tap her on the back. She turns around. Brooke!
Stop. Please stop. No, no, no.
You guys.
No. No.
Hugs me for probably 15 seconds.
No.
During that time, she's like, I'm so proud of you. I've been watching you on social media. I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, Glennon.
Oh my God. Does she know? Did you
Sobbing.
tell her that you came
Oh
out
no!
because of her?
Oh no, she knows.
She
I like
knows. She
literally
fo-
talked about it in like every
Okay,
interview
okay,
because
okay.
I need people to read this book. It's my
Yeah.
Bible.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And-
Yes. You sound like my sister. She sent it to me.
Of Untamed.
Yeah.
No, it's literally that good. It's literally that good.
It's
Like,
really good.
Every single person. It's not just for gay people.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
No,
literally
it's just
anyone.
anybody that
Becoming your,
needs to
living
live
your truth and
Yes.
just, yeah.
Like, bring out your authenticity and like help you with that. And so, yeah, y'all, I just started sobbing. My friend Erin was with me and she's videoing this. So this is
Oh my, did you post it?
I posted it literally last night.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You didn't watch this? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I posted it last
Oh, my
night on
God.
social media, and you guys, I cannot I'm like body shaking. Poor Abby, her wife, is sitting at the table thinking, "What the fuck is happening?" You can see her in
Magic.
the video, kind of like,
She's like, "Who
"What's
did?
going
Who
on
did?"
here?"
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Magic.
And then Erin, my friend who's videoing, sees Abby's confused look and she goes, "Do you know this story?" And Abby's like, "No." And she's like, "Brooke came out because of Untamed." And Abby goes, "Hi." And then she wraps me up in a hug and I'm just like, I don't know what to do right now.
Just keep hugging.
Yes,
Just keep
it was the
letting them like
sweetest-
shower you in love.
Oh my
yeah.
God. It just like felt like
What a
such a full
connection.
circle
Yeah.
moment. And we were so connected. And before we left, Glennon was like, "Please reach out. We want to be friends." And I was like,
Go have dinner at their house, please.
Yeah.
oh my God.
And people like that want to
Oh my
help. They
God.
want to share. That's
Oh my
why she
God.
wrote that book. That's
Oh
why
my God,
she's
yes.
doing that. So she can touch
Yes.
people's lives. So she can help people
Exactly.
who are stuck.
Yes.
So people like that are genuine. They want to be there
Yes.
for you and help you. And
That was the
yeah.
whole point.
Oh
That's
my God.
the whole point.
It was just like such an important, obviously, like point in my life.
Yeah.
And then like, I mean, I've never sobbed meeting a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I live in Nashville. My life has been country music my entire life. I've never sobbed meeting any of my like, singing
Yeah.
mentors.
Yeah.
I meet Glennon Doyle, and y'all, I
It
am a
just kinda-
puddle on the damn floor.
Yeah.
Well, because it's more than that.
It is more than that.
more
And
than
then
that.
you are going to be that for some little
Yep.
girl out there.
Oh my
100%.
god,
Like how-
that
like
is
line
like,
is-
some little
Yeah,
girl's
I
gonna meet
can't.
you one day because of Gady
too
Up,
much.
the
I can't
Gady
do
Up
it.
Club, or
The
the
Gady
Gady
Up
Up book,
Club.
or your book,
do
whatever.
it.
That you go and speak your truth and write your book and do whatever, and you're gonna change people's lives too.
oh my
Yeah.
god,
And
it's like
it's the trickle down effect. It's once people are just come from
Yeah,
nothing
this-
but like here and this and your
Yes.
truth and your purpose and your one shot at this fucking life.
Oh my God,
it's
yeah.
inspiring,
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
it's people want to grab onto that, and that's the point of fucking life.
That's
100%.
religion.
That's
religion.
That's
church.
God.
That's God. That's spirituality.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That
God.
is what the fuck
Yes,
life
and
is.
God is
Her words
within
are God.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, like God lives within us,
Yes.
and it's our job to show God within us by being
We're
good
his
humans.
vessels.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, our words are not just that. We're here to share
Yes.
our pain and our suffering. We all have our
Yes, we
own
all have
stories
it.
that we've
Yeah.
gone through.
Yes,
You know?
absolutely.
But if we're not here to help people and see people,
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yes.
and
What are
what
we
are we
doing?
doing?
What the hell are
What
we
are we
doing?
doing?
What are we
Like,
doing?
yeah, what's the plan, guys? I feel like we got off track here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's huddle up. There's some weird.
Love thy neighbor.
Yeah, I
Love
feel
thy
like you guys got the
neighbor.
wrong memo.
Yeah.
You're causing a lot of. We
Yeah,
didn't.
wrong shift.
Not it.
Wrong shift.
Wrong
This
shift.
is the hatred shift. We need to get back on
Yeah,
the love
roll
shift.
it up.
I'm not available.
By the
for
way,
this
you guys are
shift.
fired.
By the way, I'm just not available.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, 100%.
100%.
Yeah,
not
I
my shift.
bit off too much that I could chew.
Quitting this job.
Yeah, quitting this
Oh my
job.
God! Well, we're so proud of you.
Yeah. Oh
my
you're,
God.
It's so wonderful, and like you said before, like we don't see each other all the time. So
Yeah.
when I do get to see you, and I've seen but I've known you for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
and seeing
So
you as like
So long.
a woman,
I
a
remember-
free woman, and like a wife and a mother, and just this like essence, this like as soon as you walk in, you can tell when somebody's loves life and is truly happy. Like
Oh
it's
my
just
gosh.
it's so it's just the chills.
Yeah.
You know.
And I feel the same way about y'all. And I love that we're all in this place, which we probably will be for the rest of our lives, of keep on swimming.
Yeah.
And just
you gotta
learning
keep-
and growing
you
and
gotta keep
loving
doing it.
and
Yeah.
doing our thing.
You know what
Yeah.
I do now? I picture like my 80-year-old self, like 80-year-old Mari, 90-year-old Mari. Like
Yeah.
sometimes when I'm feeling, I'm like, I want to make her proud.
Yeah.
Like I want to make her proud.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
want to
I
make
want.
8 and 80-year-old.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I look at little baby Mari and I'm like, I'm so proud of you for going through all that shit that you went through, little baby Brooke, and you know,
Yeah.
and now you're here and like you want to be someone that like the older version of yourself is going to be
Is
even
proud
more
of.
proud, even
Oh my
more
God.
proud of.
I
We're
love
just
that.
Yeah.
always just this growing fucking beautiful flower that shifts in so many different ways that will.
We're like a vine.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are. You want to take some? You guys want to take a little mushrooms? Right
I'm kind of on the gummy train over here. You got any Caminos in here?
Let's all connect.
Let's all connect.
Give me
Let's all
like
connect.
6 months. I'll be there with you guys.
Line dancing on mushrooms.
Oh my
Oh.
Actually, that sounds super fun.
That sounds
So much fun.
Get a little high, get a line dancing.
You guys want to eat some mushrooms and go line dancing or what? Giddy up.
Giddy up, baby.
Katie,
So
Yeah.
let's wrap this up really quickly because we have some content we have to shoot.
Yeah.
You have new music coming out.
Yes.
When does that come out?
Comes out May 2nd.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
A
soon.
whole
Like
album?
less than a month.
Oh,
No, just
okay.
the one song is coming out
Okay.
so far. But
Giddy
I
up's
have
coming- Okay. But
a
that's
bunch
on
of
the
songs.
next.
Yes. Yes. And-
Chapter.
yes.
Okay.
There's so many songs I'm so excited about. I have
Hell
one
yeah.
called Kissing for the Cameras that I
Yes,
just
girl.
want to like literally sing at the top of a mountain.
Oh my God.
I have one called Honky Tonk Queen.
Ugh, yes,
That's
bitch.
talking about little me.
Oh,
Little
See?
me. I have one called Rainbow Rodeo. And you already know what that one's about.
it sounds kind of gay.
Just a little bit.
Sounds gay.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So you have a new song dropping May 2nd.
2nd.
You're doing a little pop-up tour,
I
a little line
am.
dance pop-up
I
tour.
am. Austin,
Coming to a
Atlanta,
city
New
near
York, LA.
you, guys.
But
Yeah.
not Nashville.
But not we'll figure it out.
Basement East.
Basement East.
I'm
No, but
playing
that's
a
your
show.
show.
I know, but there will be line dancing.
There will be.
Yeah,
There
we
will
have
be
to
line
go.
dancing.
We have to go. I'm bringing my
And-
mother.
And I love that
Yeah,
so much.
bringing my mother.
We're doing an intro of the Cow Gaze, which is our side project.
Gang.
Me, Adam Mack,
Oh my
and
God.
Chris Hausman
No, I
have
can't.
started a trio.
Oh my
We
God.
are called the Cow Gaze.
I love
We have
this.
songs. This
Yep.
is the first time I'm talking about this.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
And we're introducing the Cow Gaze at my show.
Do you guys wear
May 29th?
Okay, do you guys wear matching outfits?
Yes, they do. Duh,
Honey.
come on.
Okay.
The Cow Gaze. Why would you,
Have you
of
ever
all
seen
people, have
Destiny's
to
Child?
ask that?
Oh shit. Oh shit. My big gay heart.
You're a big gay heart.
I know. I just felt my little
Is your baby kicking?
Yeah,
Oh my
he always like
God.
kicks me like down in the
Why do I picture
bladder.
like the guns shooting out like little
Like
rainbows? Yeah,
rainbows?
flames.
Oh my God.
Rainbow
Like
smoke. that
rainbow
comes out.
smoke?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This
it's
is like
about to
go
go
big
down.
or go home.
Yeah.
But don't go home because you're not
But
going to
don't
want
go
to miss
home. Yeah.
Don't go home.
it. But
Buy
don't
tickets.
go home. Yeah.
Go
Really?
to the website and buy tickets.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
how fun.
Also doing World Pride, Arlington Pride,
Okay.
and one more pride that hasn't been announced yet. But
Okay.
super,
They're all
really
over the
exciting.
place.
Yeah.
So everybody can find everything at Brooke Eden on Instagram, probably
Brooke Eden
brookeeden.com.
Music on Instagram
Okay,
and
Brooke
TikTok.
Eden Music.
Yes, and then brookeeden.com.
brookeeden.com.
Yeah.
Just Google her. She's all over the
Google that
interwebs.
bitch.
Just Google her.
Google her
Listen to
name.
her music. Stream
Is
her
this-
songs.
Is all this hair a part of your new your
Yes.
whole okay?
If you're
Yeah.
not
I'm
26
obsessed.
inches, I don't want to know you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that world.
Yeah. If I'm
we're
not
just
sitting on it,
I'm just
See you later.
unapologetic in this next music. I am not trying
She's
to
cunty.
be country. I'm trying to be cunt.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yes, I do.
Like if
Yeah.
Beyonce
She's got a
and
pussy
Chapel
bow.
Roan made a musical Baby, like perhaps that.
Yeah.
A big gay baby.
A big gay
With
baby.
beautiful 26
26.
with 26
I
feel like
and
it's-
26-inch locks.
I feel like it's
It's
26
so
or
good on
24.
you.
Yeah, it's so good.
And you can do
you.
whatever you want. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, Brooke. Eden.
Yeah,
And you
baby.
should.
Yes, girl.
As
I
you
love
should.
you. I love you,
Yes.
as everyone should.
As
As
everyone
everyone
should.
Yeah.
Well, you look
Yeah,
phenomenal.
take a page out of this book.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love you so much. Thanks for
I
coming.
love you so much.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. All right. You learned a little something.
I hope you learned a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was good. It's always the best having
I
amazing
know.
people to talk to, too. It
It's always
makes
the
it just
people
so.
we've known for years and
Well,
years,
also
but that checks out.
All right. Well,
There,
here you go.
Oh,
see you later. Bye.
Let's line dance.
Bye.
Get a little